This is going to be a collection video of my 1/64 scale diecast promotions trucks, well DCP by First Gear nowadays. Been collecting these for about a year now, and I'll show you what I got so far. So this is the Peterbilt 3D9 they did for Dawes contract cartage with the white and red spread axle reefer. Real good looking piece. And next up is the Preferred Materials Inc. Big Rig series. Can't remember the number, but it's Peterbilt 379 Legacy. In seafoam green, they call this one the color of money because, well, of the green. It's got a spread axle reefer van as well. Nice Thermo King unit on both of these actually. Then here's the very limited run that was just recently produced of the VMAX. It has it's a Kenworth W900 flat top with a spread axle van trailer on the back, color matched van. They made 252 of these. This one's number 244. Then we have the Big Rig Series Paradise Trucking. And it's a Kenworth W900L with a big studio sleeper. Trucking for Tacos written up on the catalog. I think a lot of us can get behind that. And it's got a nice spread axle color matched wagon behind it. Another very good looking piece. Scroll over here. We have a Kenworth K100 cab over. Independent trucking written on this one. This one's got a can't really see it that well. It's got a tri-axle van trailer with an old style carrier reefer unit on it. This is the Legacy series that was just introduced by First Gear. Perkle refrigerated van refrigerated freight lines. Peterbilt 359, old school, you know, modeled after one of their original trucks with a old school 40-odd foot reefer van behind it. Then we have the Kenworth W990 for WD Potatoes 50th anniversary release. Another good looking truck with a spread axle stainless reefer behind it. Another Thermo King unit on that. And I like that they introduced put the old school Thermo King on this old Peterbilt here. So then we'll move on to a more older piece I got at an auction. It's DCP. It's before First Gear purchased them. It's the Roland Transport in the Roland for Jake paint scheme. Now, this one wasn't quite done correctly because of Roland Transport. This truck is a stretched frame. It's got a different grill. It usually pulls a curtain side. This is done in a hard stiff side van trailer, spread axle van trailer configuration. It's still a beautiful model, but I would love to have it customized into what the current Roland Transport version of this truck is today. So maybe we'll see what we do with that one. It was a tribute to the late Jake Elan, and if you just take it and look here on the back, it does say in memory of Jake Elan, roll on, which is pretty cool. I do like that that's on there a lot. So we'll leave that be for now. Here's another Big Rig series. This is Justin Allison Trucking, Peterbilt 379. Spread rate out, I think it's a 310. So it's quite a long wheelbase on this truck, with a Wilson Pacesetter spread axle grain wagon behind it. Then we have the newly released Tri-State Commodities Peterbilt 389. This is a Pride in Class. Good looking piece with another Wilson Pacesetter grain wagon behind it. That one's a tri-axle. There you go. Oh, still not a focus. Pull it back here. Tri-axle van wagon. All right, here we go. And last but not least in this lineup, we have another big rig series, Coonley Brothers, Kenworth K100, stretch frame, cab over. Really, really nice piece this one is. It's got a pneumatic tandem tanker on the back, and really nice colors, lots of nice accessories on this one. Yeah, it's just an overall pretty sweet looking truck. So I'll skim down here to this one. It's the lone one on this shelf currently. It's just a brown and white Kenworth W900L with a tri-axle with a tandem Jeep and a 4-axle Fontaine Mc2 trailer. I have a case quad track on there, 620 quad track on there, made by Ertl. And this one, it also has these mint kind of teal stripe inside between the white and the brown, which looks it looks nice. One of my first pieces. As you guys can tell, I'm pretty into the company livery trucks, so the just the plain Jane releases are kind of not really my thing. So we'll move up to the next shelf and get ready for a lot of long-nosed Peterbilts. So we have the this is Big Rigs Series 2 number 1, the first release for the second series of these trucks, and it's a Peterbilt 389X for Wayne Transports. Really good looking piece as well. I mean, it's quite stunning. Really pops the red with the right amount of chrome on it. Nice chrome wagon on the back with the heel tandem tanker. Jumping across, we got another Big Rig series. This is from Series 1. It's the Bryce Transport, which are also owned by Preferred Materials Inc. It's a Peterbilt 359. It has a smoking room is the name of the truck, and it's got a Brenner tandem axle chemical tanker on the back. And then moving over is another one of my earlier pieces. So it's a Peterbilt 379. Really cool truck. It's got nice light options on it, and it's got nice bull hauler stacks. It's got a quad axle Walker food grade tanker behind it. It's a nice truck. It's a really nice model. I'm a really big fan of this one, actually. Here's a Peterbilt 379 with their one of the first releases of the Mercury sleepers that they came out with last year, the old school chrome sleepers, and it's on a really bright blue cyan, I believe it is. Paint job on this one. It's got the diamonds in the grill, and I believe there's diamonds in the back windows of the bunk, which is classy, and for sure, classy touch. And then moving across, we have Western Distributing Peterbilt 389 with all blue lights all around it. It's pulling a Mac triaxle end dump, and so is the 370, the other one here. This one has a spread axle Mac, and then this one has a triaxle, so the Western. So moving along down the dump trailer line, we have another Peterbilt 389. This is just a plain black and orange piece, but it has the East Michigan style end dumps on it, the longer and the shorter. Quite a cool piece. I'll do a review on all of these so everyone gets a better look. And we have another 379 over here with a tandem maximizer Mac end dump on it as well, which is another good looking truck. Real sharp paint scheme on that with some bull hauler stacks. It's pretty nice piece. Mesh grill, lights on the bumper there. Yeah. So another line. We'll go up top to some of the more prized ones in my collection. So this is the Jake Transport. Insanely nice piece with the paint on this one. It's Peterbilt 3. I'm not sure if this one's an 89 or a 79, so don't get mad. And it's pulling a Mac spread axle wagon with matching paint, matching fenders. I mean, it's quite a stunning piece. And then moving along, we got the Farmer's Oil Mop and Glow, which is a highly sought after truck. These aren't going for very cheap these days. So Glad to have gotten my hands on one of these. This was, there wasn't, I believe there was 900 and something of these produced, and I'm not sure. 500 or 900, I can't really remember. Maybe it's 500. Either way, limited run. Very hard to get pieces nowadays. And then next up, we have another big rig series. This is Hausman Motorsports Peterbilt 3D9 triaxle truck, pulling a triaxle LPG tanker on the back. Same with the Farmers, of course, LPG tankers. And in a nice red paint scheme, diamonds in the grill. Good looking piece. And now jumping across, we have both of Mark Kulak's trucks. First one is a Peterbilt 3D9 with it's a triaxle truck, and it's got a nice bull bar on there. Nice paint scheme, flows right into the tanker, LPG tanker as well, another triaxle. Really nice Mississippi tankers. This is his three. I could be wrong on both of these. I can't tell if they did the 379s or 3D9s on these, but I want to say it's 379s. But anyways, it's a tandem Cataliner, Mark Kulak again. Got the diamonds in the grill on this one, and a real nice classy paint scheme. Lots of lights, matches right into the Cataliner on the back. It's a Wilson Silver Star. All these Cataliners that I have are Wilson Silver Stars. Nice matchy unit as well. Two of them look really nice side by side. Great job on these, Mark. If you ever catch this video. And next up we have the Asbury Desperado Cataliner. Really standout piece. I mean, as you can tell, there's a lot of detail in that one, in the paint and in everything. Really, they did some really standout colors and some standout details on this one. It's yeah, it really pops, that's for sure. So it's got a nice teal matched Wilson Silver Star behind it, and really good looking black Peterbilt with black stacks and black bumper, black air cleaners, matchy teal with the big spider web and the grill. I think that's really cool. It's just something different. And there's an old school Day and Ross Peterbilt 379 here. This one's I believe this was an internal release with them way back in the day with Day and Ross, and it I was lucky to find one on eBay and get my hands on it. It's just got a tandem utility van trailer behind it, and it's, yeah, just an old school. I grew up with a lot of Day and Ross trucks around me, so this one was a nice one to have, and I love their old black and orange colors before they moved over to white, so that's a nice piece. And then at the very end, and last but not least, we have a Capello Heavy Transport Peterbilt 3D9 triaxle with a Case Magnum tractor on the back there. That's pulling a Fontaine 55-ton magnitude as well. And yeah, this is the one they came out with there in 2024. There's been a couple of these Capello trucks released now, but this is the newer one. I'd like to get the other one as well. I might get the set, but yeah, all in all, so here's what we're working with. We got, I think we're up to almost 30 of these bad boys nowadays, so they're pretty fun to collect. There's quite a few of these now, and yeah, they seem to be very collectible, and a lot of cool company liveries and a lot of detail in these trucks. So yeah, I must say, had a lot of fun collecting them. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more. And I'm gonna start doing some reviews on all of these trucks. Thanks.